How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One, back in action once again with the new Kingdom Hearts. Well, it's not really a video per se for this right now. It's more of an update. I've been gone for a while. About almost a month, I want to say, probably. Almost a month. It's been about 3 weeks, probably. The main thing that happened, for the most part, is school. I was so busy with school trying to finish up those finals. That's all taken care of now. That I really didn't have a lot of time to go through and make new videos and new content, unfortunately. I still would have come up with a few small videos here and there, and bear with me if I start coughing. My allergies have been acting up a little bit. I have a tickle in the back of my throat. The main thing, though, aside from school, naturally, was, I'm sure everybody knows about this, the recent ban wave that went around through the game. Unfortunately, my main account was subject to the ban wave. My main account was banned, and I'm still fighting that. Bear with me, guys. I am still fighting that for my main account, and I'm still running my main account for a few small things, mainly keeping it updated, just like daily logins, that kind of stuff, but nothing else beyond that, really. So that ban wave, that's been a big thing going on that hit a lot of players, and they weren't very forthcoming about it. I mean, they gave you a general idea, and that basic general idea was they pointed you at a certain section and the terms of service that went through there and everything. And that's all they would tell you, is just that. In the course of, excuse me guys, sorry. In the course of trying to lift my ban on my account, I've gotten more details that's about what happened and why the majority of it happened and everything. And if you guys are in my Discord server, you guys know a bit more about that. I did talk about it there. So I'm not going to get too much into it here in the video. The main thing for mine, though, is I'm finding my main account's banned. I was banned unfairly, in my opinion. I didn't do anything crazy at all whatsoever. It seemed that I looked into it more, and it seemed that my account, I did not. Oops, hang on, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright, so it seemed that my account was reported like almost 100 plus times throughout various times, and it was just put under a general ban wave. I do know there were a few players who hadn't done anything wrong either. Sorry guys, still coughing there. Hadn't done anything wrong either, who have recovered their accounts. I know of 4 people who have recovered their accounts so far from the recent ban wave. And my account was just put under a general wave and was like, you know what, this account has been reported X many times, flag it, boom, done. And I'm trying to fix that. I have a certain idea as to why mine in particular did get banned. It was a issue of scripting, apparently. Again, that's when certain people would run into basically, they would use script on the PC, and they would pull out raid bosses that way, and faster. So basically, it fed you an endless loop of raid bosses. We had some people in our party who did that. They were removed from the party from doing that. But if you hit a raid boss like that, it would flag your account. So not only would a person who did it get flagged for doing that, because Cena would realize that your account is, or a account in particular, is processing too many raid bosses too quickly, or whatever it was they do to figure that out. If you hit one of those raid bosses, though, you are flagged. And there were 2 of them in our party that we didn't realize were doing that we hit, and I was hit for 2, literally. The main message I got from Cena was that I hit 2. And I was just like, okay. Okay. So, I'm currently fighting that, but that is the reasoning for mine getting banned out there. I'm still pretty annoyed by that, but I'm still fighting that one. It's been an exercise in frustration, pretty much, for me, in terms of fighting that one, because the game support for this game is not very good, unfortunately. They send a lot of automated messages, and it takes a lot to even get, like, a non-automated message. And I'm still waiting on a response from a previous response I already sent to them. It's been about 5 days now, so honestly, I'm probably close to opening up a new ticket for it, honestly. Going into that one is, starting it again. And honestly, I'm just going to keep on sending tickets. Every few days, I don't get a response from them, or if it's an automated response or anything, I'm going to send a new ticket. I'll reply to the automated response, then I'll send in a new ticket again, and I'm just going to keep up the endless loop, and I'm going to harass them, and harass them, and harass them, until my account is hopefully undone, or unbanned. That does not mean, though, that I am not going to keep on pumping out content that you guys are used to from me. I am going to do so. We also had a few people who I guess they moved on from the game, which is, that happens every now and then too. They move on from the game, they do their own thing. But these two people in particular did move on from the game, and one of my old party members left me their account to run. And his name, well, I'm not giving his name out there. He left me his account to run, basically, but it's pretty much a match for my band account, or my main account. Few things are different. I'm still honestly getting used to this account. It runs a little differently. He focused on other things than what I focused on. Some of the medals, of course, are traded differently than what I had on my main account. Some medals he didn't get guilted yet that I had guilted already. Just minor things. But on the whole, this account is pretty much a match for my other account, which is very generous of him to let me run it. And I greatly appreciate it. My plan for this one, though, is that when I do get my main account unbanned, I am going to either put my main account up, because I am going to put some resources into this one, but I'm either going to put this account up or my main account up back into my party as a raffle, like it was raffled off to a party member who needs a better account, and we'll run from that direction from that one. But that's my plan for this one now, just so you guys know what I'm doing right now. In terms of my future on this game, I am still going to play this game because I still enjoy the community for the game. And I still enjoy the game for what it is. It's one of the biggest things that we've had about this game is, like, I kept on playing it because I had fun playing the game. I had fun interacting with people. I still do. There's a great community for it, for the most part. If you're able to find, a good party that is communicative and talks and shares and helps each other, which my party has been absolutely amazing for that. And so, I'm going to keep on playing it and keep on supporting it. That is going to lead to a change up in how I approach the game, though. As I'm sure you all can well imagine, my faith in Cena as a whole, in terms of the customer support, has been soured, obviously. Again, the entire experience so far I've had with them in terms of customer support has not been the greatest in the world at all whatsoever. It seems like I have none. From what I've also got it from that one, too, is that the NA headquarters of Cena, for the most part, doesn't really have an impact on this game in a lot of ways. They don't really have a lot of authority. They don't have a lot of control. That is actually JP. So it's Square Enix Japan that has most of the authority and most of the control. And it's kind of hard to talk to them because even if you send a ticket to them, if it's in English, they'll send you an automated response back saying, send your ticket, resubmit your ticket, or resubmit a new ticket in Japanese. So that they can try and help you better that way, which you can do, and I have done. But basically, I got the automated version of the NA response ticket from the JP response. And it's just like, no, it doesn't work that way. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But I'm not going to be going crazy on the game anymore in terms of purchasing jewels. I'm going to keep on just buying weeklies. If there is a certain, if they ever come out with, a Kyrie EX Plus, basically, like a new buffer like that one, I might spend, a little bit of money trying to get that one, but on the whole, I'm just going to do the in-game jewels, in-game jewel acquiring through dailies, through events and such, and I'm going to do VIP. And that is pretty much going to be it, aside from any donations that do head my way. I have had some great guys who have donated to me in the past. Coda has been an amazing donator in the past, which is fine, which is great. And Blaze, 121? Hang on, I got that. 1 second. 1 second. Where is that? You would think I could keep track of this. Oh, yeah, Blaze121. I was right. And Blaze121 have been donators in the past. A few other people have also donated in the past too, $5 here, $10 there, which has been always greatly appreciated. This is not a solicitation to donate to my channel. I've never been you have to donate to me or I'm going to play or anything, and I'm not going to be that way now. It's not a solicitation for that. I'm saying those people have in the past, and anything coming into the future of the game in terms of me purchasing jewels, I'm going to basically be doing just VIPs and any form of donations I get, for the most part, running the game now. Mainly because I took a look at how much I've spent in the 2 years on my main account, and the number, I'm sure you guys can well imagine, was rather staggering, which I didn't mind. I was able to do so. I enjoyed playing the game again. I had fun with it, but being banned like that for something that wasn't my fault, that you can pretty much easily tell it wasn't a person's fault for doing that. And then, you know, not even being able to talk to somebody, to actually talk to a person who could try and help. But just like, you know, being forced to send just emails and reply tickets, and then just getting automated replies back, has, again, it's soured me a great deal in terms of this game, and just, you know, it's soured me a great deal in terms of the game, in terms of wanting to spend my money on it. That's the main game. That's the main deal on that one. So like I said, I'm going to stick with VIP content on it, VIP pictures for jewels and everything, and I'm doing that because I do enjoy bringing you guys a certain level of content to the game. You know, I like trying to put out videos that both help the majority of players, and then also doing those runs where I just, you know, do my best to absolutely overpower things in the game with the medals and the setups I had. So, you know, I do kind of want to stick in line with that one, and doing VIP will let me kind of keep up with that a little bit. I'll be obviously way more selective in the banners I pull from. I'm not going to pull anywhere near as hard as I used to, obviously, and that's just going to be the way it is, because, like I said, you know, it's been a very bad experience so far in terms of customer support. That really upset me, and also that's been one of the biggest reasons why I was not communicative in a lot of ways for a while. Even on my Discord server, I was kind of quiet for about like a week and a half or so, mainly because I was really upset, you know, and I wanted to not show that like on video like that. You know, I do try to maintain a more positive outlook on the game and just on videos in general, and it was really hard for me to do that when I was, number one, banned unfairly, and number two, was just pretty much getting the runaround from their customer support. So I took a few weeks off to, like, you know, try and calm down, reassess some things on it. Honestly enough, it helped a lot that my party member decided to let me have access to the account, because, you know, it lets me play the game again at my you know, usual level and such. That helped a lot. I mean, I would have kept on playing again too. Pinpoint Shot was a great dude and was going to give me access to an account that had, like, pretty much all the buffers in it ready to go. So Penn, thank you so much for offering that. That account that Penn offered is actually now in one of our sub parties for Fairy Tale. Excuse me again. And is being used and is being worked on there. So Pinpoint Shot, thank you so much for that, dude. Blaze offered to help me. He was trying to reroll accounts for me for the stained glass medals, to get them so I could have an account ready to go, starting up with that kind of stuff. So Blaze, thank you so much for your efforts there. The support that I got in my Discord server was very positive, and I do appreciate that, guys. So, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at right now. I mean, I'm kind of going in a tangent here, so I'm going to end this video here. There are some guys who reached out to me as well, just through DMs. Krios is one of them. Smelly Octopus reached out to me. So, I mean, thank you so much to those guys for doing that. Just to make sure I was doing okay, figure out what was going on, trying to help me out, and just, you know, talk to people, see my options. I will say that I have learned a lot more about the internals of the game now in terms of how it's ran than I ever thought I was going to, because I hit pretty hard trying to figure this stuff out. You know, trying to get things figured out and, like, what happened. So, pretty crazy. So, if any of you guys ever actually want to, like, you know, talk more about that or anything, I'm, of course, going to have the link to my Discord server put up there, and we can talk a bit more about it there, just, you know, to get more into it for the most part. But I'm going to end the video here for the most part with saying that thank you guys for the support throughout the time that I've been playing the game. I am back playing the game. I'm not going to quit playing the game. It just won't be at the same level for the most part that it was in the past, because I'm not gonna risk spending that much money again just to be arbitrarily punished for something that I had no part in, that I had no knowledge of, and that just, you know, hit me like that. So that's where we're going to end the video now. I will say that later today, pretty much directly after this video, while it's uploading, I am going to run through and I'm going to do the Laxius 13 event for you guys, show you guys what I used to get past that. I wasn't able to show the high score challenge one, I don't think. No, that's over. So yeah, I'll probably pretty much do that one, and then I'll start trying to do, or I will be doing regular updates again. It is summertime, so no more school. I will be moving next month. Well, no, in 3 weeks. It's now in 3 weeks. June 16th, I will be moving, so I'm also going to be getting ready to move and then moving itself and everything. But, you know, that won't impact me too much in terms of making videos and everything, and, you know, being back here again as well. On top of that, guys, with summertime hitting, I am actually going to look into seriously utilizing my Elgato capture card. I'm going to have a new setup, so probably when I move, my setup will be more adjusted to streaming through my PC and everything, or streaming by my PC with a capture card through my console. So I'll be bringing you guys more console games once I get everything set up more appropriately for that. So that won't happen just yet. Like I said, that's probably going to happen after I move and after we get everything reset. So on and so forth, and we'll go from there. I might even do like a little video on my new place, because that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be. I'm still here, still live, still playing the game, just so you guys know. But yeah, I think I've rambled on long enough. God, I rambled on long enough. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. There we go. See you guys.